Thank you, McWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we continue the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. And last time, Cobra ran into a brick wall. Maybe Hydra can reinforce? Let's give that a shot. We're currently staring up. Wrong button. I do this all the time. I do not know why. But I know I do. I do not know why I still have this on my hotbar. I almost never use it. Does Hydra reinforce? Hydra does not reinforce. Hydra does the exact opposite of reinforcing. Or the rest of bow. The bow is officially stood down. I learned my lesson the last time I accidentally deployed you guys. Oh boy. The complaints on that. Alright, so this is technically possible. This is theoretically feasible. This is not painful at all. But yeah. Cobra had a rough day. And now I'm pretty certain the Diamondback's gonna have a rough day. Yeah, there's a Shadowhawk, of course there is. They got a Warhammer. They get to deploy a goddamn Warhammer on an extraction mission. That seems ridiculous. Where'd you put the Warhammer? Where did you put that bag of bolts? Oh, there it is. Life is pain. This is just one massive concentration of firepower now, ain't it? So here's the advantage we have. Technically, we don't have to kill anybody. The rule is... Not that one. Yep. Go back. Half the civilian units must survive until the end of turn 12 and keep more than 2/3 of my force alive. Or escape, by the way. So, defender controls the battlefield, so we don't get to control anything, but... We don't have to kill nobody if we don't want to. Gonna be honest, I don't really want to. I'm a nice guy. We're not gonna bother killing all of you. Just some of you. Cobra's 2 mechs at the moment. Cobra is 2 mechs but 5 pilots. So, I mean, make of that what you will. Oh, this back is so inviting, but then there's a river crossing in the way and a Warhammer. Let's not go that way. Please don't make me Commander Harper. Not to be that guy? Wait, what? Tried to run away, the rest of bows. Let's see, what do we got here? I mean, a Shadowhawk is not very scary. It's the Warhammer next to him that's bloody terrifying. There we go. That underruns his guns. If it decides to turn. 5 possible, it'll take 2 days to get the mechs out of mothballs. Yes, but I have enough techs and enough mechs. I'm not concerned at all with that. That is bottom level concern on mothballing mechs. I mean, that's tempting, but he's got way heavier firepower than I do. It's like asking for trouble right there. Turn. And then the Raven. Koth the Raven. She's gonna run super fast. Take all that evasion and work with it. Of course, her Phoenix actually shoot me. That only makes sense, right? Oh, this commando's screwed. He's not making it. So here's what we're gonna hope for. We're gonna hope for one of the following things. 1, 2 of the units get off the map. If they do, I call it there. We're bailing out immediately. I'm not even gonna bother extracting the rest of the force. 2. They destroy 3 of the 4 units. In which case, I call it immediately. It's another defeat. We get out with as much intact as possible. 4. Miraculously, everybody starts nailing all the headshots in the universe, and we kill the entire enemy force. And I declare massive, tremendous victory. Those are the way this battle goes. No other way, unfortunately. Well, as long as I've got you here, I'm gonna shoot you. And then the Vindicator will throw in as well, because why not? Back up to here. Missile. And you're done. You technically have a shot. It's a 10. That's also a 10. So we'll see if a random lucky 10 can nail him and get him to blow up. No ghost targets this round. Shadowhawk missed everything. What do you expect? Part of Jenner D. I think that's my friendly. Yeah, that's the Cavellan configuration. Misses. Assassin misses. Pahoan Exotic misses. The coolant truck misses, but then hits with a flamer because the flamer is clearly the more accurate of the two weapons. Oh no, he only fired 2 flamers. Never mind. Warhammer missed both PPCs of the Jenner. That's not an amount of firepower you want coming your way. Jenner then proceeded to absolutely light up that Shadowhawk. Needed 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 hit. And then, well, he only rolled half of his missiles to hit. But I mean, come on. That's amazing. Shadowhawk putting in work right there. Wolfhound misses. Javelin hits 3 out of 4. They were harder shots, so I give him credit for that. If anybody else manages to hit that Warhammer, though, with a medium laser, that will force a check. The Vindicator misses the large laser and then hits the head of the Warhammer with, you know, 3 missiles. Still, the additional 6 damage is needed. However, the Warhammer stays standing because the Warhammer ain't no punk. And the Vulcan has kicked my commando, which is still standing, but ow. Why does a coolant truck have a flamer? That seems a bit of a contradiction. It was created by poets. And so it was determined that that is what it needed in order to satisfy the poet board, the Politburo. Jump like that. That. No, you're not going to rush on like that. You're going to turn. Because you don't have a torso twist. Did you not move? Did the most deadly thing on this battlefield not move while standing right in front of my Wolfhound? Well, okay then. Let's underrun him hard. One, two, three. Yeah, that underruns. Gonna run coolant into the flamers and spray it, folks. Those are fluid guns. So I can say demonstratively that no, you cannot do that. Zap! Yeah, I'm gonna throw in everything and the kitchen sink, and I'm gonna get shot at for doing it, but oh god. An opportunity like this does not come very often. It's more like a water cannon? No, again, that's a fluid gun. It's a bullshit gun. Let's see how it plays out for him. Well, we also had to go fairly boldly into it as well. So this could get very ugly very fast on all sides. I don't know if we come out of this one on top. Shoot the Shadowhawk in the face. You're going to... I really can't justify a +8 burn on somebody this close. Alright, Raven, Ghost Targets is active, thank God. Box Nick is coming? Yeah, in like 6 more turns, or 4 more turns, or something like that. Alright, weapons fire for the Raven. Hits the left torso, hits the left torso, hits the left torso. Wow! JP with the digging going on there. He dealt 15 damage to the same torso. That's beautiful. Oh, no, it's not JP, it's Ginger is in this one. Sorry, Zan. So that's a critical hit on a small laser. I mean, nobody cares about that. He then proceeds to get a through armor critical to crit out the lower arm, which is going to help with the accuracy of the right arm mounted PPC. So that was tremendous. I mean, he's now on fire with a +5, but that was tremendous. Shadowhawk comes up and misses most of that commando. Hits him with an SRM too, who cares? Wolfhound comes in and 1, 2, 3, 4. So he hit with everything. But then he decided he was going to shoot the left leg, the right torso rear, yay, the left arm, and the right arm. So a bit of a problem here. That was not helpful. That was very unhelpful. That was a pretty wasted Wolfhound turn. Not gonna lie. Javelin comes in and decides left arm, left torso rear, center torso, left torso rear again. Does get the hit critical on through, however doesn't roll any critical effect. Phoenix Hawk then comes up and blows through the armor on the right torso rear of the Wolfhound, exposing it. I knew this was going to happen, but we were going to risk it for an opportunity to potentially kill that, and oh god, that did not work. Warhammer opens fire with literally, well, okay, not literally everything. He didn't fire his PPCs, but all of his short-range weapons. He shoots at the Jenner and manages to miss with everything except an SRM-6. So that's pretty good. Raven 2X hits everything. Unfortunately, he also drills down pretty hard on that center torso. Instead of the exposed left torso, although the exposed left torso I don't believe has any ammunition in it, but instead of drilling down on that, he decides to drill down on the center torso. He hits that center torso 3 out of the 6 rolls that he made. That's pretty good, actually. Left arm, left arm was the wasted ones. Stinger shoots at the coolant truck. The Jenner then opens fire on the Warhammer and gets a left leg through armor crit. Or not through armor, he just blew up the armor and shattered the lower leg. That'll help. That'll make him unsteady. Because he's going to have like 3 checks he's got to make. Maybe a punch will get through? No, it's the Javelin that's right behind. Or no, not the Javelin. It's the Wolfhound that's right behind him, and the Wolfhound can only punch with one hand because he fired his laser on his other hand. So he can kick, but since that left leg is so vulnerable, I mean, the APC, one of our civvies, just hit him with 5 missiles. That's all of his LRM-5, and that hit on the left leg. No crit. Warhammer goes down. Warhammer blacks out. I mean, that works for me. You're gonna turn around, you're gonna give him a bit of a punch. You're gonna give him the old one too. So Wolfhound then punches on the left torso and blows it apart. Okay. Let's see. The Vindicator punches and hits the Vulcan. Good job. But the Vulcan then sweeps the leg on the Vindicator, and the Vindicator goes down. I need to get people here with I need to start doing some removing. Oh, there's a Killjoy. Because I need to make sure that he doesn't wake up. It's gruesome, but it's truthful. Vin Diesel. Oh, the Vulcan's right next to here. We don't want to do that yet. Le Fire Javelin is on all Le Fire at the moment. So we want to do some of this. 1, 2, that's really not good. Assassin's facing the wrong direction. Stinger's facing the right direction, but he's got short range weaponry. Shadowhawk's facing the right direction, but who the hell gives a crap about that? Phoenix Hawk is facing in kind of the wrong direction as well. I will take it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. That's a +2. And the Vulcan bails the hell out. I don't know why they're giving me a reprieve. They shouldn't be giving me a reprieve. It's a bad idea, but they're gonna do it. And I am not going to tell them to stop. You can't make me. Vulcan is an AC2. I don't care. I do not care about the AC2. You can't. Oh no, it's Death 1 Water. You can jump out of the. I'm going to ignore it. Ignore it and hope that it goes away, like all good problem solvers. But yeah, we're gonna run roughshod over this guy. Although we do need to get starting to get work over here. He's gonna go in that direction. I don't want to give you the chance to do this, and I know that you love doing headhunting. I'll give you 1 round of shooting. But then I really need to give you doing something else because I can't afford to have your heavy firepower be aimed at that. We're gonna run the Ravens together against that assassin. How much did this assassin move? 3 and 2. Yeah, it's not gonna work out so well. Should have ran him right here. That way he could have turned and, you know, shot at him too without any negatives. Okay, aiming for the head. We're not gonna do that. You're gonna check out over here. That's a 10. That's a 9. You're going to go for the 9. You're only going to fire a single medium laser. I need to give you a turn to chill out. The Wolfhound is here. I'm actually going to barbecue you a little bit. Oh yeah, by a little bit, I mean we're only bringing your temperature down by a very slight amount. Because I need to make sure he doesn't get up. Ever. The Vindicator literally can't turn his body, so. 10 and 9 again. That. Plus some missiles, and we're good. Raven's engaged at short range. It's an 8. That's a 7. That's medium laser range, folks. Oh, this is one of the few mechs that actually didn't cook itself to do that. Alright, Shadowhawk hits the Jenner. Ooh, the Shadowhawk hit the Jenner pretty well. And then the assassin hit our coolant truck and made it immobile. Ah, shucks. If I don't kill everybody, then I don't get that coolant truck out. Phoenix Hawk also hit the coolant truck, so who cares? Coolant truck at the Phoenix Hawk. Commando shot at the Stinger, blew off its right arm. That's the Stinger's good arm, if I recall correctly. Oh, no. Stinger holds guns in both hands, so that's half of his firepower. Stinger, however, then blew up the left leg on the Commando, so, I mean, it's a bit of a wash at that point. The Wolfhound then removed the head of the Warhammer, so the Wolfhound gets to claim a 70-tonner. Congratulations. A little bit of wasted fire there. Vindicator hitting up Phoenix Hawk, doing a little bit of light damage to it. And the Raven similarly also hitting that Phoenix Hawk pretty good. Phoenix Hawk goes down. Wait, what? Commando also goes down, but I believe the Commando's underwater. And then the Vulcan kicks the Commando right in the center torso rear, leaving him with an engine crit and 1 structure remaining. Commando's not getting it either. Oh, the Commando's not going anywhere. Pilot's probably going to eject, knowing him. Yeah, the pilot ejected. There's the Commando. Why would you do this? I needed you to buy me more time. So the Killjoy... And, okay, so it looks like we're going to get 2 of them out. That'll be the half that we need. Wait. When did the second Phoenix Hawk arrive? Huh? Okay, things are not as in control as I thought they were. Did you not move? You didn't. So, what was your plan? Because this is mine. I call it March of the Burbs. Because you're about to have a bad day. He didn't move. He didn't move, and I just finished that last turn chilling out. What? What was your plan? Okay. I guess I can work with that. I guess. Sure. Am I going to stack up even more? Oh, yes, I am. How's your armor at the moment? Yeah, you're fine. You don't care. So, Tyce, the Shadowhawk I can't get to because the Jenner's in the way. I may actually be able to rearrange things a little bit, but the Vindicator is not really designed for, like, normal battle. It wasn't built to fight, typically. It was built to fight crazily. As a long-range fire support platform. And it does the job fairly well. Just, I need time. I need time to kill you. Also, the shot's going to be ruined because I'm going to have to shoot through forest, and that's never fun. But yeah, the odds of us actually getting a good hit out of this are not good. Jet mod 1 though, I can do that. Commando destroyed by ejection. Pahoenix Falk fell and then stood up. Over there. Okay, hi. So, I don't know what your plan was. And I gotta say, I kind of actually also don't care. But this is gonna hurt you a lot. Skip. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire medium laser into your face. So I can keep my temperature under control so I have the ability to monster burst again. And the Vindicator is very specially equipped at the moment to do not that, but this. And then I'm right here. Oh, I could monster burn, but I don't think it's the right idea. I like keeping you nimble. No! There goes the coolant truck. Alright, so 2 of the 4 have died. What's his thoughts on the T-Bolt, including the Steiner and Aerodynamic variants? What, my particular thoughts on that? You're going to have to give me a little bit more to work on. I do not recall those off the top of my head. So, Ghost Targets did not activate. In fact, it did the exact opposite of activating. The Shadowhawk, yeah, they just ganged up on the coolant truck. It was only a matter of time. That right side had 3 armor left. 1 structure remaining on the right side. Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, this follow-up SRM2 shot, 2 damage to the right side. It only had 1 when the ammunition went up anyway. It would have ended that way anyway. I've said anyway too many times. Whole bunch of misses coming from the Phoenix Hawk against the Raven. Wasn't quite expecting that. I expected Joel to go for the truck. Stinger misses, then hits my Raven. The Jenner unloads on the Shadowhawk, hitting that left leg. Holy crap, dude. Get off his leg. Oh no, never mind. 2 shots in the left leg, and then we are then coming out on with our Raven, hitting left leg, right torso, right torso, right torso. 5 internal structure remaining. Just need 1 more juicy medium laser shot. Medium laser at the coolant truck wasted. Missed the medium laser from the Phoenix Hawk, or from the Wolfhound on the Phoenix Hawk. Javelin hits the Phoenix Hawk in the left arm. Leaves it with 5 remaining. Right arm, center torso. Or are you seriously going to leave him with 5 left in his... Don't do this to me, game. 4 internal structure remaining on the right arm. I don't care. His left torso, or yeah, his left torso has nothing left. There goes his arm, but the torso... Center has a PPC, 4 more SRM2s, and a flamer instead of large laser and LRM. Aerodynamic jumps, but it downgrades the LRM rack and removes the machine guns in the SRM. Well, anything that removes the machine guns is a fantastic idea off the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt should not be trying to do crowd control, and a pair of machine guns is the worst possible way to attempt that. Even with the burst fire machine gun rules, I would not recommend using that one. Although I do, which is the standard one, so I kind of like the Aerodynamic one. Downgrading your LRM, so you go from what, a 15 to a 10, I believe? And the SRM goes from a 6 to a 4 or a 4 to a 2. But you keep a large laser and 4 mediums? I don't even remember what the vanilla one is. But the PPC has a PPC and 4 more SRM tubes. So it goes from an LRM 15 and an SRM 4? I'm trying to remember how this works. Yeah, 3 medium. Yeah, large laser 3 medium. Steiner has an SRM 6 and an LRM 10. Steiner has an SRM 2. The 2's wasted tonnage. Stock has an SRM... So Stock has an SRM 6, Steiner has an SRM 2. And the LRM goes from a 15 to a 10. You're losing a lot of firepower off that. Stock has an SRM 2. Okay. Okay. Alright, the SRM 2 is useless. I don't like SRM 2s at all. So the Steiner has an SRM 6, a PPC, 3 medium lasers, 2 machine guns, and a flamer, apparently. Or did it lose the machine? Did it lose the machine guns? Because flamer still a large laser. So you've got consistent damage output at long range, and your short range damage output's gone way up, which is not a bad thing. But you're slow. You're 4-6, so you got to get into combat. That's not bad. Although it still has machine guns, and the machine gun bomb and the CTs just no, please no. Good urban combat vehicle? Yeah, there is that. Well. Yes and no. Honestly, if I were really trying to build one more for urban combat, you don't want the PPC, you want a large laser, because the large laser is flex range, right? So you can use it within 3 hexes, and hugging corners in an urban combat mission is actually pretty useful. I mean, you don't get the free shot like you do in the 2018 Battletech game, but it still allows you to avoid fire for a turn. So honestly, I'd prefer to actually have the large laser over the PPC in an urban combat vehicle. The flamer is a solid replacement for machine guns, so honestly I'd probably double flamers and remove the machine guns entirely and use that extra half ton to just rearm something. So, but I don't really know the parameters of what I would want to use them for. Just as an all-around in general, I'd lean towards the jump jet one. Why? It can't do anything good, but it has 4 jump jets. It can fly. It can get out of there almost as good as a catapult. Now, would I prefer a catapult? Yes, 100%. But, I mean, of the choice of Thunderbolts, if I'm going blind into a situation, I want the Thunderbolt that can jump. I want the 5SS. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Alrighty, we need to kick. What about the MegaMek? The MegaMek is so ridiculously lightly armored that it's kind of unfunny. Like, I respect it almost because of how poorly armored it is. Hey, the Phoenix Hawk just went down and blacked out. The German sounding mech that's not Steiner. Yes, it's Davian. 100% Davian. AC5, AC2 is not an interesting combination. Like, it's a bad combo. Pull out the 5s, give it 2 more 2s, armor it up, and give it a proper quad medium laser. Just call it a super. Call it what it is. It's a super blackjack. Or pull out all of the guns, replace them with PPCs. That's a much better mech. You've created a K2. The stock version of it is poorly thought out because it doesn't do its job, which is supposed to be air defense. Does it have the air defense quirk? I don't think it does. Sorry, we're getting distracted, but it's pretty clear that Diamondback has the ass kicking going on here. Okay, it does have anti-aircraft carrying, but it has no torso twist, which is almost as bad. But yeah, this stock version is terrible. It's absolute garbage, and this armor is stupidly light. 96. I actually do like the MegaMek A's, because it pulls out the god-awful AC5s and puts them with LRM-15s. And the LRM-15 is a solid weapons platform. The only thing that I would do next from this is I'd probably rip out one of the AC2s so that it could actually mount enough ammunition to run those LRM-15s for a little while longer. But this is really just an alternate flavored catapult that's not as good. So yeah, if you put a gun to my head and said you must pick a MegaMek from the 30-25 time period, this is the one to pick. Because I can sit much further back and just shoot at you with a little bit more armor and for 8 rounds. Technically 22.5, but I mean, AC2s are ignorable and laughable and terrible. Honestly, at this point, I'd almost remove the medium lasers just to put on more LRM-15 ammo, but really, I'd want to pull out one of the AC2s to do it. Because the AC2 is not all that useful. This is like the direct fire support version of the MegaMek, so that's why it's got the LRM-15s. And I'd like to Frankenstein that, and I'd like to still Frankenstein that AA package. What? What, this AA package or this AA package? This is just garbage. Pull out the AC5s, put on AC2s, quad AC2, 4 medium lasers. You're just a super version of a blackjack. And that's not bad. It's just not good. Alright, back to the fight. So he's immobile, prone, and on the ground because he's blacked out. That's lovely. We are 1 turn away from airstrikes coming in to blow everybody to smithereens. And we also are the same turn. These 2 guys are going to get away. So we've won this round. We didn't even need the air cover. The trick is we're just going to need to stay alive this round. The walk command. You're going to walk right up here and you're going to blow his head off. Why? Because you're a boss. And also, it's going to attract all kinds of fire. Probably going to catapult after T-Rex system. The catapult, the C4 catapult, or the C1 catapult is the better version. The problem with the C4 is you're all in on LRM-20s. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why? Because instead of going for all LRM-20s for 40 potential damage in total at long range, phenomenal. Thank you, Omar Creep, for the follow, you can instead run 30 LRMs and have an additional 20 damage for if the enemy gets too close. And you have the maneuverability to get the hell away. You have enough ammunition to keep on fighting for a long period of time. C1 catapult is best catapult. Some people might make an argument for K2s, but they're Curetans and they can be ignored. D-Back is keeping the company prices half the main company's power. I don't like K2s. Actually, no, that's not true. I do like K2s. I think they're too toasted. And if I have to compare a K2 versus a C1, C1's better. Like, the K2 is an interesting concept, but I've got to be closer to the enemy. I'm maxing out at what, 26 damage? It has 2 small lasers, doesn't it? Or does it go all in on? Again, we're gonna play over here. Again, we've won this match, so we get to play around a bit. It's like recess. Get pulled. Why is my delete key not working? Legitimately, my delete key is not working. Alright, anyway, so the C2 has, oh, it throws at machine guns. Vanguard, you're wrong. The Catapult K2 100% has the bomb. And where do they put it? Center mass. Oof. Oh, I would not do it. I would not do it. Non-corrector ammo in the K2. I like C1. C1 is best. Because again, you've got, okay, C1 is a bit light on LRM ammo, I will admit. But your potential is not much greater in this. You got 4 more rounds, but once those 4 rounds are up, you got 2 small lasers. C3, there is no C3 catapult in this time period. Maybe in future time periods, but they're not here. And then of course there's the A1. The original. Oh no, C3 there? Not yet. Yeah. Does not exist yet. Outside of time. Who do I want to move? Right. I want to move you because you can do crazy shit like that. But I want to be able to dive on top of somebody. And I can't do that since none of you are moving. Can I pass? Hey, I can pass. The Jenner moved. And that forced him to back off with the Stinger. That's not super useful. Fire jab. Just go. Nope. Like this. We'll move the Raven 2X first. Raven 2X. Full reverse. Zoom. Javelin. Nice big circles. What's the C1? Wait, don't check. The C1's the primitive one. It's 15 LRMs and that's it. That's all it does. Well, 100%, the C1 is the best version of the catapult you can get this time period. Did you? No, you didn't. You're just waiting for me. Oh. I'll come back here. I'm going to beat the ever crap out of a shithawk. Oh, there was a named one at the bottom? Oh, that would probably be just somebody who played a MegaMek game and used to be. I think it might be Butterby. Is it Butterby? Excuse me, I'm trying to look up things not related to this battle. Units. Catapult. Oh, it's Jenny. Yeah, it's basically Butterby. Yeah, Butterby. So Butterby is a hero catapult. It's basically just maximum missiles. It's the yeah. It's Butterby. The phenomenal one. If you want to just go all in on short range missiles, this is the mech to rock in. It's also got enough missiles to last because it's got 4 SRM6s, but it's also got 15 rounds of ammo per launcher, which is good. Weak head armor, you can mostly ignore that. But the, yeah. And then it keeps the standard, the C1 armament, the standard C1 armament of the medium lasers. 48 damage if all SRMs hit. Yup. It's powerful. The biggest problem you're going to run into on it, of course, is the fact it's only got 15 heat sinks. So you've got a one or the other. So all of your weapons fire on the same bracket and you can only shoot half. Pick your half. If you wanted to, you could go absolutely nuts and fire absolutely everything. You'd be at 16 plus 12 for 30, yeah, for 30 or 28. 16 plus 12. Yeah, is it for 28 heat? Minus 15. You're cooking. You're cooking bad. You don't want to do it. I do not recommend. Because you're building 16 heat, not including movement. So if you run on this, you are at 18 heat. That's a shutdown override and a 6+. That is not a recommended thing to do. But if you absolutely positively need to try, you have the button. I just don't recommend using the button ever. Oh, somebody moved. Aha, you moved. I mean, I can't hit you, but who cares? It's an assassin that's behind me, right? Assassin ain't gonna touch me. Cause it's an assassin. Yeah, the two got out. That's officially victory. You've lost, game. You just don't know it yet. You are going to shoot either a Phonic Hawk or a Stinger. Oh, either one will be fine. Okay. Shoot the Stinger then. You have a better chance of killing him, and that'll give you experience. And you are going to fire literally everything. Are we going to push the heat? You better believe it. And you're going to attempt to remove the head. Defender controls the battlefield at the end of this. So, not that big of a deal. We're not actually going to be able to get any of this stuff. Kind of sucks. Why are you not showing my weapon ranges? Must have turned off field of fire. Laser, dun. Whole bunch of shooting. Javelin, digging into that Phoenix Hawk pretty well. But no other penetrations. Raven stays standing. Raven got shot at a lot. I'm going to declare victory at the end of this step. Admin admits defeat. You are going to now sweep the leg. Hit the leg, Jenny. You're going to kick the Phoenix Hawk because it didn't work. Similarly, you're also going to kick the Phoenix Hawk. Left torso got destroyed. CT, yeah, that worked. Team 1 has achieved all victory conditions. Nice. Let's see. Defender controls the battle, so we do not control the battlefield. Light damage on the Morgan, light damage on the Disco Chicken, but other than that, pretty much everybody's untouched. We did not lose the Armored Personnel Carrier or the J-27 Ordnance Truck Killjoy. We did lose these other two, though. One due to pilot ejection and the other one due to fire. Apparently, we only killed one mech. That's the disappointment. Although it was the Warhammer, which was the biggest mech in the field. Uses the button all the time. You shouldn't. I mean, you can fire all of your missiles in one go, but you can't fire everything else. Oh, wow, it actually did it properly for once. That's crazy. We got 2 bonus dependents and +1 parts. So that's fun. It actually worked. Repair bay. Fix all of this damage in no time at all. You can do it, right? 200 minutes on that repair. Off our Raven? Oh, it must have been an extended repair time. 5 off of that. Grasshopper's being fixed. Reload the ammunition. Roll a 10 on that. Good job. Right torso rear got a penetration. Let's go patch that up. We'll work on it tomorrow. Because there's always tomorrow. It's only a day away after all. That's... Patch all the things, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. Similarly, more armor repairs. There we go. It's Saturday, and the whatchamacallit's fully fixed. Sundays, and you failed. You failed to replace the arm. Now I need to order another one. Order a couple of extra ones. Well, I think... Here's what I'll do. No, I can't. It won't be ready in time. But yeah, the Grasshopper will be patched up shortly. Diamondback going out there. Oh wait, Diamondback was on the verge of a promotion, wasn't they? No! Why? You were so close. Oh shoot. The doctors. You were so close to promotion. All you needed to do was kill something. And in fact, I think I had him fire everything he had at the at that downed Phoenix Hawk. Oh no, yes, he did at the downed Phoenix Hawk. If he had actually managed to blow his head off, he would have gotten the promotion off that one. But he's a good man, and he doesn't do that sort of thing. Yeah, so 5 more XP for Joel Monaghan, also known as Lightning. And literally the next mission, assuming Shadow Wolf doesn't get killed. If Shadow Wolf does not die, he will promote himself to veteran in the next mission if he chooses to go that route, which gives him his free roll. Wait, who's got 40? Oh, Dragon's got 40. Is Dragon a level up? Dragon's a level up. Is Dragon here? I don't think Dragon's here. Dragon's gonna be the next elite. I did not see that coming. At all. Yushu needs to let me know what his level up is. Because that's an elite pilot right there. Does Boa have it, or does Cobra have elite pilots yet? I don't think they do. Oh, never mind, they do. Grizzly was an elite pilot. Yeah, this is excellent. We'll have to ask Dragon to see if we can get his level up info, and that'll be good. All right, so I am not going to tick over to Monday, because then things happen that I don't want it to happen just yet. But stuff is in motion, and hopefully it will all be ready soon so I can talk to you about it. It's not just yet, but there is more writing to do. What about Simbri? Is Simbri an elite pilot? I didn't think he actually ever got to that point. Where is Thorn? Surrender. Thorn, where'd you go? He's not MIA, is he? No, it's just you. I'm sure there it is. Oh yeah, Alan Sharp, not Thorn. Thorn is his call sign. Stormwind is cackling from the back. But yeah, so Dragon will be leveling up. That'll be nice. He's been doing quite well actually in his Ostrock. Ever since he got it. Show me the kill fleet. How to kill log. Yeah, he's been stacking kills pretty consistently with this Ostrock. He did okay with the Griffin DR and the Dervish, but his Ostrock seems to be rocking pretty well. He's about 3/4 of the way down. Yes. Simbri, I hate to break it to you, your mech is dead, and you failed your last mission. Unfortunately, it did not go well. So we will be giving you guys the loaner list, or the mothball list, I suppose, and you guys can pick through it to figure out what mechs you want to build in what combination in order to be fielded for next week. However, I do think honestly that the retractable blade melee Griffin has proven its worth. Seems to be a very useful design. The only thing that I might suggest is you don't lose any tonnage, if I recall correctly. Or maybe you do. No, you do, because of the jump jet size. I was about to suggest you going to a 60-tonner with the same speed and jump capability and with the twin blades, but because that would give you more punch power and more survivability. But the jump jet tonnage goes up to 1 ton per jump jet, so I don't think I actually get anything from that. I do seem to be going through them. You did phenomenally as long as you were in one. I mean, most of the time, you only had one mission where you really just seemed to flub every single roll. Aside from that, you were doing great. So, I kind of think we want to build one. Wouldn't give me any more punching power? It's another 5 tons, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't? Yeah, well, it would give you more structure in order to survive. But I do think that the jump jets sort of block you out from that anyway. Alright, so that was the missions for tonight. We will find out more about tomorrow. We did get some free parts, and we will hopefully be putting the Ostrock fully back together. Or was it? Yeah, the Grasshopper fully back together in the next couple of days. Once we're in Space Track, I get the feeling you're going to have a bit of actual fun. I will. Huh? I mean, I do have fun here as well. Luckily, nothing on the Grasshopper was actually lost, so that's very helpful. Although the Grasshopper has demonstrated it is a ridiculous tank and will continue to be so as we keep moving forward. So I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTube people, then we'll have our private Twitch chat. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and we'll see you all in the next episode.